Sawadee Krap and welcome to Thailand News Today. It's February the 27th. 4 Uzbek women have been rescued by officials in Pattaya. We've got a public health minister who's demanding full disclosure from people who have returned from at-risk areas outside Thailand. And where is the world's best street food? You might be surprised. All coming up in Thailand News Today. Well, thanks for joining us on the program today. Please share the program as we spread the word about what we're doing each day. We'll start off in Pattaya, where 4 Uzbek women were rescued yesterday by Uzbekistan officials and also members of the Chonburi police force. Police say they allegedly fell victim to a human trafficking scam. A team of police raided a condominium in South Pattaya. The raid follows Chonburi police learning from Uzbekistan's embassy that an Uzbek woman was tricked into coming to Pattaya with the offer of a high-paying job, but upon arriving discovered that the work was not as described, as she was essentially held against her will. A total of 4 Uzbek women were found in the condominiums. All were rescued and will return home with the help of the embassy. Chonburi police are trying to find the individuals who lured the women to Pattaya. Thailand's gaffe-prone public health minister is now demanding full disclosure from Thais who have been travelling to at-risk areas outside Thailand after 3 new coronavirus cases were identified. The Public Health Minister had harsh words in a press conference yesterday for the 65-year-old Thai man who had concealed his travel history from medical workers, exposing not only some 30 medics but also his own family members to the COVID-19 coronavirus. Ruben Tuck with the latest.
The man and his wife had recently returned from Hokkaido in Japan and along with their grandson became the latest confirmed cases of the virus in Thailand, bringing the total to 40. The 3 are now being treated at the Infectious Diseases Institute in Nonthaburi province. The Public Health Ministry warns people against withholding information to public health officials and has suggested state agencies and companies issue an advisory or temporary ban on visits to coronavirus-infected countries. Reporting for The Tiger, I'm Ruben M. Tuck.
So where's the world's best street food? You might think it's Bangkok. You might be surprised. The World Street Food Index has been announced and Hong Kong's come out on top. Hong Kong topped the Street Food Index, beating tasty competition from Bangkok and Ho Chi Minh City in southern Vietnam. The annual Street Food City Index ranks the top 30 street food cities in the world based on the number of street food vendors, affordability, number of street food experiences, tours and sanitation. Hong Kong was followed by Bangkok, Ho Chi Minh, Singapore, Mumbai, Rome, Tel Aviv, Sydney, Mexico City, with Portland, Oregon rounding up the top 10. I think the Tiger's going to be making a formal protest on this matter. Well, it seems Thailand students are revolting. That's certainly the case with some of the big private high schools, students announcing protests in solidarity with some of the big universities who have also been organising anti-government protests. Students at some of Bangkok's most exclusive private schools have been announcing that they're holding rallies in solidarity with anti-government protests being staged on some college campuses across the nation. Students at the all-girl Satri Wittaya school, located next to Bangkok's Democracy Monument, set up a staged protest meeting, while students at the Triam Udom school shed their studious nerd image by holding a rally at the school's football field this morning. These sorts of anti-government protests have previously been limited to university students. And to Thailand's weather, where we've got some cooler and foggier mornings, certainly if you're living up north, because of a high pressure system that's been floating down from China. Although the mercury will rise during the day, a weakening high pressure system is covering upper Thailand and the South China Sea, while southeasterly winds are blowing over central Thailand and the east. The mercury could drop to around 17 during the mornings in places like Chiang Rai and Chiang Mai, and as low as 8 degrees on the region's hilltops. And there's also an interesting report from Bill Barnett of C9 Hotel Works about the impact of the coronavirus outbreak on Phuket's hotels and tourism industry. An update on the ongoing coronavirus situation with the news that today there were more new cases of coronavirus confirmed from outside China's borders than within. And police are cracking down on their internal haircut requirements, something I'm not really qualified to talk about. Well, that's all we have today on Thailand News Today. We'll be back again tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the alert so you know when we put out a new episode. They come out at around about 5 o'clock Thai time each day. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.